Paul, 3 points on the road. You must be delighted with that after a tough few games.
Yeah, it's difficult when you're not winning. I think you're questioning everything. It's not a good place to be, and not an enjoyable place to be for any of us, supporters, players, staff. So to get a win's huge. Just needed the 3 points today, however that was going to come.
And like I said, to be fair, we controlled the majority of the game. The Harrow defence and keeper doing their best to frustrate us, but Lewis managed to break the deadlock just before the stroke last time.
Yeah, we've been really good in that first half, and again, you're thinking we may go in without our rewards, but yeah, it's another excellent finish by Lewis, to be fair, and it was a very good team performance in that first half. We controlled the game really well. Nick and Matty and Callum and Noah at the back, when they were called upon, dealt with everything. We controlled the game in midfield, and we were creating opportunities. And then fortunately, just before half time, the boys did well not to get frustrated, to keep playing, and then Lewis took his chance to put us 1 up at half time.
And then second half, similar sort of thing, perhaps with a bit more control from the Martyrs as well. And then how good is it to see Rick back on the score sheet?
Right, absolutely buzzing for him. I thought we were excellent in the second half. I mean, obviously once you're 1-0 up, then that's why it's so important to score the first goal in games, because then teams have to come out a little bit more, and we probably created then even more clear-cut opportunities like we were earlier in the season. But then, you know, the phase that we're in at the moment, they weren't quite dropping, and Rick did have another opportunity just before where him and Ollie got in, and it didn't drop for him, and you're thinking, oh, it's going to be that kind of day again. But then great little pass from Alex and Rick with a really good finish, and I was absolutely delighted for him, because you know, he dropped into the number 10 role today, and he worked his absolute socks off for the team. He was, you know, so impressive, picking up so many loose balls, and then he'd run beyond, and he had an excellent game, and I'm absolutely buzzing that he got his goal.
And obviously a few returning names to the squad today, with Will Fuller making the bench, and obviously Rhoda back at the centre defence there. Have you got a bit of an update on obviously the ongoings this week with a few players returning and obviously a few players leaving?
Yeah, there's been a few things going on this week. So we've got Nick came back today after missing last week. Will returned to the squad after he's picked up a bit of a groin strain in training a few weeks ago, and he's been out. Probably at about 90% now, Will. So Cog's got the nod again today, but you know, Will's probably now going to be moving forward, fully fit and available to compete for that jersey. Liam Angel was unavailable work today, and Nye Livermore's been ill this week, so there's a few things going on. And then on the flip side, then we've got Jack Evans playing his last game today, as he's pretty much relocating to Leeds now, so he's going to move and play for a side up there. He'll be missed. He's been excellent for us, Jack. He gets us playing. He breaks up play so well. I mean, people talk about a ball winner, but him and Alex, there's not many better midfield ball winners than these guys, and sometimes you don't see that because of how much good work they also do in possession. But they're fantastic players, and we're going to miss Jack, but we wish him all the best, and who knows, maybe we'll see him in a Merthyr jersey again in the future when he comes back, and we hope so. But for now, it's all the best to him. Yak's gone out to get a few games. Yak's been very much a coaching role this season, and that was the understanding from the start of the season, is that he's there for us if we need him. Best of both worlds, really. His experience is invaluable. He really does help us in terms of the analysis and talking to individuals about their defending and their positioning. But he's getting the twitch, I guess, now to go and play some football, so no problem with that. He's going to go and play some football. Joe Keeping's a young player who's going to go and play some football as well locally. He had a really good start to the season, but there's no point in him just sitting on the bench. He's going to continue to develop, and he's going to go out and get some games locally at the same level at Lydney. So there's a few comings and goings, and I'm really proud of the squad effort out there today. I thought everybody was exemplar. You know, boys on the bench. I didn't manage to get Tom on again. I'm gutted. I wish I did. It's tough on him. Will's attitude is fantastic whenever he doesn't get on. Geth came on, was excellent, as was Fraser, and Woody came on to see us out for the game. So I'm just gutted Geth didn't quite get his goal, because he was very good. Had one very, very good header. That would have probably capped off the day, but we're all delighted, and the bus journey back to Merthyr with 3 points will be a happier one tonight.
And looking ahead now, obviously 3 very tough games next week, starting Saturday with Walton away before we face Poole and Salisbury at home. What can you take from today, obviously going into those 3 games now?
I think every game in this league is very difficult, and it doesn't matter whether you're playing a team at the top or a team at the bottom. Every game's competitive, and we saw at the end there we'd controlled the game for 90 minutes, 89 minutes, and then all of a sudden you've got to clear your lines and you've got to defend for 5 minutes, and they could have nicked the point. So every game is tough in this league, and it doesn't matter who we're playing. We'll be competitive next week. We needed that today for a bit of confidence. We'll be in this week, and we'll be giving it our best shot at Walton next week.
That's great. Thanks, Paul.
Cheers, Jack.